Hi, we're here with Joel Boggess, and we are behind the scenes at SBF Live, and he's been giving us some amazing tips about podcasts. You are practically the podcast king. I have heard some amazing jewels fall out of your mouth, and I would love it if you would share a couple of these cool tips with our audience. First of all, what motivated you to do this?
Gosh, that's a great question. I started behind the mic in traditional radio about 25 years ago, and also in front of the camera on television. And gosh, I was hooked from the time I went into my very first studio. And when podcasting started to pretty much peek its head over the horizon, I knew that I needed to be in that industry. Mm-hmm. And gosh, that was probably 6 or 7 years ago. And we've been having a blast with the ReLaunch show.
Wonderful. Well, you've done so amazing in that period of time. And, as an entrepreneur, what kind of advice could you give someone about whether they should or shouldn't do podcasts?
Sure. Well, I think every business needs a podcast. And a podcast will help you, increase your visibility. It will help you be seen as an authority in your industry. It will create loyalty. And also it's profitable. If you do your podcast correctly, and if you really build and develop and nurture that audience, then it is incredibly profitable.
Well, that's amazing. I also know that you are a book launch expert. What can you share with our viewers about that? Because it sounds like there's a symbiotic thing going on.
There really is. Thanks for asking. One of the things that I've learned when I launched my first book, or rather my last book, is that it's all about how you launch it, how you start it. And I got together a launch team that really helped me to propel that book to number 1 on Amazon, the Finding Your Voice book. And when I came to wanting to launch the ReLaunch podcast, that's hard to say. I did exactly the same thing. I put together a launch team that really helped me get the word out and spread the message, and worked out wonderfully.
Well, congratulations, too, on being a bestseller. And where can people find out more about you, find you online, that type of thing?
Yeah, the best place to go is at ReLaunchShow.com. Mm-hmm. ReLaunchShow.com. That's where we have all of our shows. That's where we put a lot of free resources. There, information about the book, and also information about all of the online tools that we've used and are using still to make our online business work, and to also make the cash register ring. We get asked many times, Joel, what's the best this? Or Joel, what's the best that? So one of the things that Pay and I did, my wife, is we put together a page on our website with all of the resources.
Joel, thank you. These are really valuable tips, and SBF Live wants to thank you as well. So we appreciate it.
This has been so much fun.